listening to The Nasty Table, the premier source for tabletop role-playing actual play. Now come on in, relax, and pull up a seat to The Nasty Table. Last session on The Nasty Table.
Yeah, I'll walk upstairs.
Cycladic and Minoan female-centered ceramic.
I killed those kids. I'm sorry. Anything in there?
Yeah, he's dead. Noticeable how fucked up is he?
Yeah.
No, that's fucking bullshit.
When he puts everything back,
The angle doesn't match up. His arms are not long enough to reach that trigger.
I want to investigate his trousers.
There's a small hole, Wisconsin. Bounded wads of cash. And a small journal.
Good luck, Detective O'Connor. You are not in the best of company. But the seat is saved regardless.
It's just like too close to pineapple and pizza for me.
I said the same thing when I tried it. I was like, ew, like, why would I want that right now? Why would I want cooked? It's so fucking good.
Yeah, it actually is really good.
I gotta try it.
They do it at like Fogo or Rodizio's or like those
Yeah,
Brazilian
and it's
barbecue
like
places.
glazed and it's like soft and just like it like really brings out crazy flavor. It's just so sweet.
Grilled pineapple.
So good. I was talking so much shit on it and then I had it and I was like, I'm an asshole for talking shit.
Whoa.
Because that shit was so good.
It is very good.
Damn, I gotta try.
I will second that opinion.
Dude, Chubb can shred. Honestly, Chubb can. If you guys didn't know this,
I think I've heard Chubb shred before.
Yeah, I've heard Chubb shred.
Oh yeah, he used to bring the guitar here, dude.
I'm so jealous.
played a
because,
bard.
like, I wish I could play fucking guitar. I wish I could play any instrument, but I'm a lazy, fucking untalented piece of shit.
No, not true, dude.
You're
could also
right. I'm
see-
awesome.
Just the way that like you just handle shit too, like with skateboarding or fucking anything. You would like pick up a
He
guitar
is
and like learn
so-
Eruption in a week.
100%. Where like he's the kind of guy who can like pick up something and just fucking immediately be good at it for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Every single video game that we play, or every fucking even the
I'm
board
buying a
games
guitar
we play.
tomorrow.
Even the board games that we play, like it's just fucking like
1 year from now, me and Chup are gonna be like having like battles and shit.
Yo, Guitar Hero 3 battles. I have a lot of shit written for last session.
With that being said, I mean, we can just jump right into a recap because there was a lot that happened.
Oh, we also, with Marsha Tillman, the funeral home thing, like remember she was going back to Chicago, but we only had Aaron Lang looking at funeral homes like in like a 15-mile.
The entire state of Minnesota.
Yeah, eventually it led up to the entire, and now he's looking through all of Chicago, but I listened back, and the reason why, I'm just saying this because we're not stupid, and here's why we're not stupid, is because the car had Minnesota license plate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we might not get anything from the Chicago search either.
Well, we've had connections to Chicago now. 3, I believe.
Yeah.
So, I want to know, what would you guys do if this, because we're talking about different places, but what would you guys do if this cabin was not in your jurisdiction? Would you hand over the investigation?
No.
What would you guys do? I'm genuinely curious, as players and also as your characters. If this, and this is a much broader question of when, because it's not if. I want you guys to you guys know, all these different places are falling into and under the purview of this investigation, and you don't have jurisdiction in those places. So if you need to get somewhere or do something that's outside of your jurisdiction, how do you guys think you're going to handle that?
We have a, I guess, I don't know if it helps, cop things, but we have a state police connection now. So if anybody needed to gloss over a little bit for us to look into a place for an hour or so,
That's true.
they might be able to help.
Yeah. You have particular allies that you're starting to accrue. How deep those alliances run, is yet to be seen. Roy, you did something cool.
I did.
What'd you do?
I broke.
You broke.
Let's go.
no.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm broken. I can save her, bro. I can fix her.
I definitely feel like in past campaigns I have had breaking points hit way earlier than this. This is a sanity light campaign thus far.
True.
But I do kind of like it because it is more like a slow burn type thing. You are slowly wearing away your own mental intelligence to the point where these breaking points are more impactful and more meaningful. This isn't K-Cell. You're not fighting monsters every day. You're not going from Alliance, New Jersey to fucking Washington State to here, to there, fighting this monster and that brain in a jar and this giant spider thing. And this is slow burn, you know. So these breaking points come slower. Sanity checks happen less often. Is that better? I don't think so. I love just fucking ripping and tearing into the sanity off the get-go. I think that's way more fun. But this is its own thing. So it's a story more rooted in reality.
You were just talking about how much you were just talking about how much you like the fact that it's like a slow burn, and then just went straight into and I don't like that. I like the other way.
It's narratively. So narratively versus these gameplay mechanics, where the narrative is more of a slow burn and you're slowly unraveling it, but in the sense that when you go on an opera in Delta Green, when you're a special agent, you're pretty much wrapped up that story in 10 sessions, 8 sessions, maybe. You got to think about the whole Michael Way thing. You guys did all that shit in I think it was 9 sessions. And there was a lot there. Well, either way, you broke.
I broke. It was like a smelly room. His face was fucking, part of his face was gone.
No longer.
Yeah. So. And, Waste Clay is no more.
Is it Greek guy? Is it pronounced Aegean, you said? Because I've heard it pronounced Aegean my whole life. If that's wrong, let me know.
In English,
hey, Greek guy.
In English, there's no right or wrong.
Do you have a Greek word for Americans? In Italian, it's Maragon.
It's Americanos, or if it's a woman, it's Americani.
Yeah, but is there a derogatory term?
Is there a slur?
Yeah, because they all these fucking Maragons.
That's you could probably say Scata Americanos.
Shit Americans?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, they throw shit in front of everything.
There's just a derogatory term.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Agent?
I say, you will catch me saying both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to false claim Greek heritage, so I may continue to say Aegean.
Whatever your heart desires.
And I was hesitant to write a story involving anything Greek because I didn't want to be at the table with a master.
No, I love it.
I'm stepping to it. I'm outside of my comfort zone, and
yeah. I have words about this word, by the way.
Yes.
Roy doesn't have words about that.
We will get to that.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
And that is.
He cheating.
It's important. That's important.
Okay. Yeah.
He reading hieroglyphics over here.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Still in the home of Dr. Weiss Clay, Roy and Ray discover a bounded leather journal and finish reading the contents. Dr. Davy Jones is wrapping up his preliminary analysis of the body. You've spent a decent amount of time searching this house top to bottom. It's around 5 p.m. now. 2 hours remain in your shift. And although not at the forefront of your mind, paperwork, whether it's submitted and filed or not, still needs to be completed if this case is to continue and have a chance of success. So keep that in mind. With that said, what do you guys want to do? Roy and Ray are still up in the study. Caleb, you're still in the bedroom as well.
I think I was going through the bedroom.
With Davy Jones. Jerry, I'm not sure what you're doing. I think you were looking at some of the art pieces or something. I don't quite remember, but still a thorough top-to-bottom search.
Mm-hmm. Did we finish those?
Finish the journal?
No, the searches.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, you guys wrap up and you feel like this, you have thoroughly searched this place.
Have they read the
Nope.
letter?
At this point, no.
Okay.
So it's just Roy and Ray there. I'm sure you guys are like reading it together, or maybe one of you is reading it aloud. I'm not sure, but you guys are together in the study.
Yeah. Like I imagine like you actually did read that out loud, and I'm like, I forgot my reading glasses or some shit.
Yeah.
He's got his feet twirling above his head. He's reading it like he found his diary.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And then he talks about killing himself. Oh my god.
And then I bashed his fucking head in. And then
All right, snap a couple pictures of all the pages real quick.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's show them this downstairs, and we need to get these pictures developed. We got a little bit of a backlog of information we need to see.
Yes, we do.
Well, I think we should all talk together. Let's go downstairs.
Walk downstairs.
Make your way downstairs. Jerry is meandering aimlessly.
Hey, Jerry.
Guys find anything?
Show 'em.
Hand you the journal. Take your time with that.
Yeah,
Where'd you find this?
Caleb, why don't you come read this too? It might take you a while.
Yeah, I do the same.
Mm-hmm.
Read over Jerry's shoulder.
As you leave the bedroom, Davy Jones looks at you and says, I'm all wrapped up. I got the report notes taken. I'd like to take some pictures, but with this talk of not filing anywhere, I'm not sure.
Let me talk to the sergeant.
Okay. Am I taking this back to the morgue with me?
Let me talk to the sergeant.
Okay. I'll be here. I'm just wrapping up.
Roy,
Yeah.
what's he doing with that body?
He should take it back. We should take the letter back, too. But we only want Davy looking at this. Right?
Agreed.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I crack into this journal.
Okay. So Jerry and Kayla begin reading the contents of the journal. As they're reading through, Davy Jones comes to the banister, balcony, kind of overlooking. You guys are kind of sitting in the foyer, or standing in the foyer. And he looks over the edge of the railing at Roy and says, Roy, am I taking this body?
Yes, sir, you are.
Am I filing my findings?
No. No. Please don't.
I will abide by what you're saying, but at this point I have to understand why. Because I'm sticking my neck out, and it was one thing for Longo and the girl, but now this is more, Roy, and I gotta know at least what's going on.
Okay. I turn around and I look out front, and I peek through the window, and I'm like eyeing outside. Is anybody out there?
Nothing.
Okay. I lower the curtain, lower the blinds, close the
He
curtains.
starts making his way down the stairs.
You developed those pictures yet?
You didn't give me any pictures to develop.
Did we not?
We got all we need after today. We're gonna need you to develop these in a little bit of a backlog. Some canisters I got in the car.
Why? Why me?
You've been doing this for a long time. How long?
Almost 20 years.
You believe in ghosts yet? 20 years of this.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
We're fighting some ghosts, Davy.
What do you mean?
They're everywhere, too. In your building. In our department. It's only us. Alright? It's only us. The only people that deal with this body and this case to its fullest extent are us 5.
Why?
Why what?
Why? Why only us 5? Why?
There are people finding things out on the outside that shouldn't. We don't know who to trust, but we feel like we can trust you.
Why is this case important?
Because this is nothing that you've ever dealt with in your 20 years.
I
promise you
have.
that.
You
I
haven't
think you
dealt
have.
with anything like this, Davey. I swear.
I don't like riddles. I barely like crossword puzzles.
So you must have heard from the press conference, right, that we all got high at the Quick Store, right? Yeah?
Yes, that's what they said.
Do you think we all got high?
I think I looked over the body of Chris Hudson, and he was killed by a sharp object. But I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Look,
I saw you guys after Quick Store. Okay, and you barely even looked at me. So I know whatever happened in there must have messed you up. Okay, I get it. What happened in there then? Why is this case important? Why are you having me break the law?
we're trying to figure out what happened in there, man. And every time we feel like we're pulling on some string, it leads all the way to the fucking top.
I respect you. Okay, on a professional level. But what you're saying doesn't make any sense.
I couldn't agree more.
All the way to the top. Who, Longo?
Further.
Someone in your department is trying to sabotage this case. I need
Further.
you to talk to me. Explain this to me, please. You want me to do this. You want me to go against my job and the rules that have been set out for me. I need a good reason to do that. Okay? Because I can tell you are under immense pressure. I understand. I get it. But you're making me stick my neck out. You're talking about ghosts, and you're talking about people up top. You're talking about people in the department. Explain it to me.
I like you, Davey. I trust you. We all do. But look, I'll tell you the truth. You've already stuck your neck out, man. You're already a little bit further than maybe you want to be. Okay? That's led you to be with us in this room by ourselves right here, where we can propose this to you. So guess what? You can say no, and you can go back. But if we all get bit in our ass, you're going to know about it. What's going to happen when they find out that you know about this?
I don't know. I don't know who they is, Roy. You sound fucking insane right now. You do.
No. No. Dan Winters is running a massive, ritualistic, pedophilic, satanic ring. And we're at the fucking bottom. We're picking horse shit off the ground. Longo's shutting us down. We have evidence with his fucking face on it, alright?
But we can't even present it, because what if we do? I know you're smart enough to know that. If we show this to anybody, we have an image that we want you to develop for us. Okay? That's one thing. Look.
Dan Winters is involved in all this?
Yes. Yes, he is.
We don't know that he's running it, but we do have evidence of him with a, at this point, proven participant in said cultist activity.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
And whatever killed Chris, whatever was in that box with us, we weren't high, man. We weren't high. We would know. Couldn't see it. Didn't really make any noise. Chris, bleeding out. Seconds went by.
We all saw the exact same thing in that storage unit. Tell me a drug that'll do that.
What happened in there?
We opened something that we shouldn't have. I opened something that I shouldn't have.
Something was inside of...
You think we killed Chris?
No, I don't. But if you're saying that's not how it went down, tell me how it went down.
We can't really put into words what that threat was that was in there. It was kind of all around us.
Footsteps were everywhere.
It reached out and grabbed Caleb.
You think Caleb wouldn't have seen it?
Look, I'm not...
The pictures that we took when it happened, completely blocked out with light. Coincidence? I don't think so, Davy.
Okay, alright. Whatever this is, whatever you guys are involved in, Dan Winters or whoever, okay, that's one thing. Okay, whatever happened at Quick Store, that's a different thing. Okay, and I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe what you're saying happened there, but...
Dan Winters is linked to the man that set a note in that storage unit. So yes, the two things are linked. Very much linked.
But they are fundamentally different.
I told you that he doesn't run it. Or we don't know he runs it. You seen the kids' bodies? Linked.
Does he have kids?
As far as you know, no.
And I don't want to throw anybody else's beliefs out there, but I have a hunch that maybe the children are being sacrificed for something.
Okay, alright. Sacrifice, cult, Dan Winters. I mean, you don't want me to file these things because you don't want other people tipping off Dan Winters. I get it, okay? I understand. Please don't talk to me about ghosts or anything like that, okay? I don't want to do that. Please.
Why not?
Because I don't.
We're not asking you to be involved. We're asking you to...
That's fine.
Do what we say.
And I will.
Okay?
Yes, I will.
You did... Remind yourself, you did ask us. You begged us to tell you what's going on, and we just told you what's going on.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, I'm not upset. Thank you for telling me. You guys do whatever you need to do. I'll keep quiet. Just...
Why don't you want us?
Can I roll human on?
I like.
Yeah, go ahead.
I stepped towards him. I'm like, what's wrong with that? Why don't you want us to mention ghosts in front of you?
Would you roll?
58 on a 79.
He looks very, very overwhelmed. Like he bit off more than he could chew. I don't want you to talk about ghosts because you sound fucking crazy. And if this is as serious as you're saying with Dan Winters and the rest of the police station or whatever the fuck it is, you're bringing ghosts into this. That's not... That's... You realize how crazy that sounds. You know that, right?
Yeah, you see any?
No.
You never seen one?
No.
Alright. Just making sure
I
we got all
deal
the
with
information.
dead people for a living, Roy, just the same as you do. But mine are always cold. Always cold. Okay? Constantly. Every single day of my life for the last 20 years, I have dealt with dead people. Okay? So when I said I believed in ghosts, yes, as some cute little fairy tale thing. But whatever you're talking about, I'm not on that wavelength. You deal with whatever you need to deal with. That's fine. I won't file any reports, okay? I'll take care of the body. I'll cut him up for you, look inside. I'll do all that. But whatever else is here, other than this political game, I don't want to touch it.
Okay, bag the body. Don't file it. I walk away.
He starts walking up the stairs.
Why do you want to help us then?
He looks down. Because I trust you. And if you're saying that this is as big as it is, I believe you. Keeps walking.
Yeah, Roy doesn't say anything. Starts walking out.
I walk out the front. I'm just smoking a ciggy out there.
I pull a Swisher. Coconut flavored.
Ooh.
And,
White Russian.
yeah.
My old fave.
I want to wait for Davy when he comes down.
I don't want to interrupt anybody, but he may need help with the body, and you guys would know that he probably can't take the body down by himself.
I'll go help him.
Okay, go up the stairs with him. You walk into the bedroom. Are you guys done reading the journal as well by this point, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was during that conversation. I was finishing it.
Ray, you walk in like as the zipper clicks up, and he looks towards you and kind of motions towards the feet. He grabs the head, and you guys start walking it down.
Yeah, so while we start walking it down, but before we get down the stairs with everyone else, hope you can tell I might have my head screwed on a little bit better than a couple other people in our group, but if there's any way I can convey the seriousness of what we're in, something that you can understand. Do you have a firearm?
At my home.
Alright. Make sure you know how to use that and keep that thing on you, alright?
He stops walking, and you kind of like jerk back a little bit, and he kind of looks at you. I'm aware how serious it is. Okay, and I don't want to put this in any way other than what I mean. Whatever you're dealing with, however out there you think it may be, every single thing has a logical and reasonable explanation. And if your head is screwed on tighter, like you say, then I hope you're looking for it. That's all. And he keeps walking. Do you guys have the door like propped open, or is it closed?
No,
No, yeah, I'd open it for him.
You guys see Ray and Davy walk out with the body and start walking towards the truck, the coroner truck. Davy opens up the back door. Ray helps him slide the body in. He closes the door, steps back up to you guys. I should have a full autopsy for you guys by tomorrow.
While you're here in the driveway, might as well ask. I wave him over to Dr. Clay's car.
Mm.
So I know you're not a crime scene investigator, but can you gather anything from this little blood splatter in the back? And I left the door open. I propped the door open.
He starts taking a look. The way that it's angled looks like someone was already bleeding. Maybe the wound was pressed on. It's tough to tell. High velocity, but I don't think the injury that was sustained happened here. There would be a little bit more blood. It's a tough one.
Yeah, I figured. Just worth asking you.
Yeah.
Well, listen, thank you for coming out here. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
You taking those pictures?
Oh, how about we'll meet you at your place. The coroner's office.
Your place.
At your
That's where you live, right?
Yeah. He's got a bedroom in the basement.
It's nothing against you. I would just feel more comfortable holding on to these canisters for as long as I can.
That's fine. I'll be there until 9 o'clock tonight, so
Alright.
if you want, I have the materials there too, so I could just develop them there.
Awesome. We'll probably give you a call right before we come in, just to give you a heads up.
Hey, Roy. I hope you figure this out. And I don't mean any offense in the words that I say. I know that you're deeply troubled by whatever happened. I can see it. But like I said to Ray, I mean, it's a lot.
Not that many people trust us right now, Davy. So, thank you.
He sticks out his hand.
Shake it.
Okay. Bye. And he walks away. Gets in his car and drives off.
I rip my cigar.
Well, fuck.
Everybody get a chance to read that journal?
Yeah, you, looks like you made it, Caleb.
I'm a star. If you read the line after, calls out anybody I'm dragging down with me. To me, this seems like the most information we've had to go off of in this whole time.
Yeah, but what's the next step?
There's a couple. I mean, you looking. You said in his records the A section was gone.
Mm-hmm.
The entity, this her we've been chasing, whatever it is, referred to as AP. AP's design.
Oh yeah.
In that
And
first paragraph.
We got if that's it sounds like that's a person.
Yeah.
There was a name on the
It
coffin.
mentions that later, that her name is the
Written
one
in
written on the
Greek.
coffin. That's
We
what I-
had documents about, places and civilizations in Greece on his desk. I said we dig into anything we can, Greek, starting with the letter A, formal.
We have pictures of the coffin
civilizations.
still.
Yeah, maybe we
We can
could
just
see
look.
if there's Greek in here. We see if there's anybody around town, professor, anything a little bit outside that has any specialty in the subject.
We got to watch out what we
Oh, absolutely.
who we reach out to.
Speaking of the professors, the Becker he keeps talking about. He meets him in Chicago a few times, Hyde Park, and he said students were around when the last time he beat him up. Maybe the guy is a professor. Look into that, maybe we could find him. He said he beat him up, left him unconscious for dead, but didn't, so could still be alive.
That's a good point.
And then he mentions too there's a nightclub in town that Bobby, or might not be in town, but a nightclub. Not sure if it's around here or not. I know he was traveling a lot. That he was that they were all meeting at. Seemed like Bobby, RJ, a couple of these other guys. And
how about that map he drew?
Yeah, I mean that's the biggest one. Do I recognize the North Washington Ave?
Not in Linwood.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Good.
Yeah, I mean if you look, there's two big sections here where he if you look at the dates that he goes through, he goes beginning of the journals, like 2-month gaps. Where he'll write something, wait 60 days or so, write something else, but then there's back in November he writes on the 19th, the 21st, and the 22nd. And he starts to get delusional. The right word is for it, and then that delusion doesn't really end until his end, because he's written the last 3 days also. Yeah, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th now, and the last thing he did was talk about how he wanted to go back to. One of the last things is go back to Blue Coda, and then we get his last 2 messages. And the last one before he was killed, saying, "Then I will kill them. Want to." Yeah. And the timeline checks out. The May 69, the murder of Sean, but mentioned in there, it's a double murder. 2 dead. Maybe look through, see if there's anybody else in Madison killed on that day. And to wrap it up, I mean, he discusses a lot right back there that he continuously buried evidence.
Yeah. How about these relics, too? Artifacts. Like, what the hell could that be? I mean, this coffin could be one of them. Right?
He was looking for it.
If he managed to get 1 or 2, he's not even part of the ring, so maybe the coffin was one of these things. I think we gotta get into some literature, into a library or something. Find someone we can trust that's resourceful and dig into this. Whatever. AP.
Yeah.
I think that looks like our most fruitful trail or lead right now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a stretch, but we can ask Nancy some questions about this too. Maybe it's not even a stretch. He was asking about this trailer park before he died.
Yeah, I mean, he was watching it. He was talking about how Bobby was going there.
Yeah.
He knew Bobby died. What day is it?
The 5th, Tuesday.
Did we release the report about Bobby?
No. Well, release to the public or release to release?
To the public.
No.
I mean, I don't want to say nothing for certain with the guy that was following the case and tailing Bobby so often, but somehow he knew he was dead.
He said that on the 3rd. These people like Robert, who's dead, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Does he have these map books in his car?
Yeah, he did.
Did we take them?
We're still there, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, did we bag them up or
No.
anything? Did we look through if there was like dog-eared pages?
Yeah, there
There
wasn't.
Did we scrub through for like markings or anything? Like writing in any pages?
Yeah,
Okay.
none of them are marked.
Would it take a good amount of time to find a North Washington Ave in this?
Through 3 maps.
Of 3 different states?
States,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm very proficient in geoguessing.
You can tell from his little drawing. But honestly, since we're here, I don't want to give up on digging this yard up.
Well, all I got to do when we get back is a little bit of paperwork, so it looks like we're keeping up what we're supposed to be keeping up. And then I'm gonna run these photos over to Corners. Have Davy Jones at least get through as many as we can, because I want to be there the entire time, so I ain't hanging around.
Yeah, I don't think you should let the pictures leave your sight, like, at all.
Oh, I won't. If anyone else wants to come, be my guest.
Yeah, I'll come with you.
You don't think whatever was in this backyard was already digging up?
He talks multiple times about burying different things, so I'm not saying that it couldn't have been, but he buried it on different occasions unless he used the same hole. I mean, the grass looks nice. Maybe it was just deeper. Maybe he was trying to get to it quickly.
Should we get a metal detector?
Do they sell those?
We talked about it last session. They do.
Did we?
I remember a metal.
for a long ass time.
I remember a metal detector
When we did.
conversation.
All right. I do too. I don't, but I will.
In 1970s, definitely. Metal detectors.
Even if it's not like on like, even if it's just like a woo,
Yeah,
like a
no,
wand or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Submarines.
Yeah, sure.
Would it be a thing?
They
That,
had airplanes.
You would probably have one at the station.
yeah,
I'm down to do it.
it's a good idea, Jerry.
I'll run back. You want to come with, or you want to stay?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
And Ray and Roy, what are you guys doing?
I want to go back to the station as well.
Yeah. Okay. All 4 of you guys making your way back to the station?
Yeah.
Are you putting up crime tape?
Yeah. Shouldn't we?
Who's? We might have a couple days. If anybody's, they think he's on vacation at work.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet.
Let's set up some tape inside, so when we come back, we know if we break the tape.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
So setting up
Spend some time taping it
some
up.
sort of tape on the inside to tell if someone's come in.
Yeah, I just put some I'll put caution tape,
Mhm.
you know, crime scene tape, but on the inside, you know, on the door frame.
Okay.
And then on the was the bedroom door closed?
It was.
I'll put it on the inside of the bedroom door
Okay.
too.
All right. Yeah, it's easy enough to set that up.
Yeah.
I think I want to put tripwires led to dynamite inside.
That's easy
Nice.
enough. All right. So you get that tape kind of set up in a way that
What's
would
your
alert you if
dynamite?
someone went in there. Now the 4 of you are making your way back to the station.
Yeah.
Beginning to make your way back, going through the streets, back into the center of town, pulling up to the station. At this point, we're looking at about 5:30.
Would I know of any nightclubs in town? Or
Yeah, probably.
Jerry or Gray?
Yeah, you guys would have knowledge of nightclubs
Okay.
in the area, especially working in violent crimes.
Is there a lot?
Maybe about like a dozen.
Dozen in the city?
Yeah, it's a large city.
Oh, okay. And what are you referring to nightclubs as like the Cavalry Club wouldn't be a nightclub?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just regular bar. Okay.
Yeah. And obviously, it goes
Do we
without
know where
saying,
North Washington Ave is?
No, we don't recognize it from.
Blue Coda is not something that sticks out in your head.
Yeah.
You make your way in.
Yeah, grab the.
Is everyone going in?
Yeah, I go in.
Roy, you're approached by a uniformed officer. Says, Sergeant McNeil, Officer Gentry, you had us search trash cans in the trailer park.
That's right.
Yeah. We found pills, brought them as evidence. Is there anywhere that you want us to put them?
If it's already bagged up, leave it bagged up. You can bring it downstairs.
Okay.
Just leave it with us for now, and we'll put it away.
Copy that. He walks away.
Thank you. I want to talk to... I say this. I want to talk to Nancy. And, do we have a picture of Weiss Clay? I know, like...
Would we have records of like the school like putting out like a yearbook or like a flyer or something?
Yeah, you would be able to get a yearbook.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, you would have a yearbook.
Okay.
We have pictures of him now.
We do.
Do you know this man?
His fucking face.
Just a guy just with no head.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Do
that,
you
Ray, though,
recognize this man?
when he goes back, I mean, I don't know if all four are still there, but check out if he was serious about that molar thing. If he actually ripped one out. If they still exist.
Yeah, he might have blown him out.
So it
Yeah, they're probably gone.
takes you a few minutes, but you're able to find a picture of Weiss Clay.
Cool. Okay. What's it in? Like a newspaper, a yearbook? Or?
It's in a snippet from the yearbook.
Cool. Yeah, I'll grab that. And,
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be kind of weird for you to have a random middle school's
Probably
yearbook
be a
at the
newspaper
station.
thing.
Yeah, let's say it's a newspaper thing.
cool.
He received a
would
grant
actually make
from the
more
mayor.
sense.
He has that clipping.
Yeah.
Is it with all of us? Can we now can we verify?
Yes. Yeah, that's Weiss Clay.
Wow.
You, looking at the face, you guys didn't recognize him that night at Cavalry Club, did you? He wasn't at the bar the night of Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys recognize
Can
his
we
face?
roll for that?
Can I roll for that now? I mean,
Yeah.
very late. Probably heavily disadvantaged.
I'll give you roll alertness for me, and whatever you roll, add 20 to it.
Is that for both of us?
Yeah.
Ooh. 20 on a 66. Well, actually,
40 ounce.
40 on a 66. Yeah, sorry. Wrong thing.
67 on a 75.
Both of you guys pass. You guys both remember the same older looking guy. You're not sure if it's him, but it could be. But you're not 100% certain. There was an older looking guy who was there.
Okay.
If it's the same roll, it's the same roll. His car.
It's the same roll.
Okay. So,
You don't remember that car.
car is not. Okay.
Yeah.
We can ask Will Newton if maybe he's one of the frequent goers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, if Bobby
I'm-
was and he was watching Bobby.
I'm good
Yeah.
to ask him, but that's the first thing we haven't tipped anyone off about anything with Weiss Clay.
Yeah.
I mean, Davy's a whole separate thing, but
Yeah, it might not be important enough.
yeah.
He might
Also,
have.
do you think Weiss was really watching him that close? Like, where he would have been just in there at the bar the night that he just happened to get killed?
We all think he was seeing something, right? Like Carter.
I mean, he says, I also want to believe that they know I'm watching, or perhaps someone else is watching. They move less often now. If they're serving her, they're giving her something.
That was a while ago, though.
Yeah, but is UC ramped up in the last 6 months? No, it was less than 6 months ago. It was 4 months ago. And then we didn't even go through it, but
Here's another question. Is there any benefit right now? Because I can't really see one. To us, if we somehow found out that, Soup Boy is actually Nancy's kid, Ricky, is there any action we can take from learning that? Or do we just have is that just something we would have to let simmer? Because I can't think of any steps forward we could take to connect those dots.
I agree. I think the only thing that provides action is that we found out it wasn't him specifically, and I think that's a much more difficult thing to go about doing.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Nancy, and I want to show her this face and see if there's anything.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to come?
You want to watch this real quick?
Yeah, I'll watch.
All right.
I'll watch.
Walk in.
Yeah.
She's laying on the cot, kind of raises her head up, peeking over her stomach.
You recognize this face?
You show her the picture?
Yeah.
She looks at it. No.
Can I roll human for that to see like if she's like is she just sleeping?
All right. Human intelligence. What information are you trying to extrapolate? Be specific with it.
Her human reaction, physical reaction, based off of me showing the picture.
Okay. Go ahead and roll human intelligence.
Okay.
Whether it's one of surprise or
Yeah.
stifling a reaction. Sure. Okay. I accept that.
63 on an 80.
63 on an 80. She seems pretty genuine. Don't know him.
I walk out. I don't say anything. I walk out and I go grab the jaw. I look at it. What's the condition of this jaw? Like how many teeth?
There are teeth, like a full set up there, but there's still like chunks of skin that are kind of stuck to it, kind of like papery almost. At this point, it's dried out completely, but there are teeth, and the teeth themselves look, what's the word? Not sickly, but unhealthy. Cavities, rotted. Like there's the back molar has like a hole through it and out the back. Unhealthy set of teeth.
Okay. I walk back in.
Okay.
Why'd you guys call yourselves Bay Street?
Because that's where we met.
Was it on a corner?
No.
Just Bay Street.
Bay Street, Milwaukee.
How about, and then I say the street name, whatever it is. I can't see it. What's the street name?
North Washington.
Yeah, how about North Washington? Do you recall that street?
No.
Did your kid have any cavities?
Who, Ricky?
Ricky.
No. No, he took good care of his teeth.
Did he?
I made him brush every night. It's the only thing that I probably did right with him.
You make your little girl brush every night?
I do. I lost a couple of my teeth, so if it's one thing that I can avoid with them, then...
What do her teeth look like?
Every time you've interacted with them, they're stained, yellow. One of them's actually like dead. You can see like it's a different color than the rest. Yeah. Like one of her canines.
Okay. I want to say, because I am having the urge to ask to roll human again, but I'm just going to explain to you my thought process.
That's what I want. Because I want, and always, this is always the case. Tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll.
She's a druggie that sold her kid for heroin. I don't believe for a second, Roy doesn't believe for a second what she just said to him.
Roll human intelligence.
Being in violent crimes, would we know? Can teeth like rot like that after?
Not to that level.
Okay.
96 on an 80.
96 on an 80. You are not 100% sure. Hold on one second. Davy Jones even confirmed that it was tooth rot, tooth decay from not taking care of the teeth.
Got it. Okay.
We have the other kid, and we've also like you've had interactions with her. Like, do you not like?
Are you saying this? Are you saying this to him?
Well, I'm not in there, but I'm kind of.
Okay.
I mean, I could walk in.
Yeah, you know what? Roy's not even thinking about that right now. So if Jerry wants to convey that to him, because that's fair. That's totally fair.
We just gonna
Can I
bring
walk
her
in?
in?
Yeah.
We just gonna
No,
bring
not-
her in mouth first.
I'm walking in. Roy, can I talk to you out here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Walk out.
We come out.
Yep.
Do you remember what's her name? Laura.
Yes.
Do you remember Laura? Does she smile? Does she have cavities? Is she lying to us right now?
I go grab Laura. She's here.
She's maybe like 6 cubicles down. Yeah.
Yeah. I just walk up and I'm like, "Hey, Laura.
Hi.
Smile for me." What's it look like?
Pearly white.
Wow. Nice teeth.
Aaron Lang.
Just leave.
As you're there, Aaron Lang is on the phone, and you hear him like talking like Bobby Tillman.
You brush your teeth a lot?
Mm-hmm.
You did it with. Did you brush your teeth with Ricky at the same time every night before bed?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not every time.
Sometimes he would stay up later than me.
But okay. All right, Laura. I walk away from the girl.
Only slightly plausible.
I know. Dude, fucking hell, man.
Give me watertight. I want watertight.
That seems like a wives' tale that your parents tell you. Like if you don't brush your teeth, a detective's gonna ask you about it.
That's true as fuck.
Yo.
Pull your gun out. Do you brush your fucking teeth?
Do you floss? Yes or no?
1 in 6. Do you brush your teeth?
Okay. I walk back in.
She doesn't even raise her head as you walk back in.
Did Bobby go to the Cavalry Club a lot?
She doesn't look up, but she says, I don't know. He used to go to a couple of bars.
How often?
Maybe like 3 or 4 times a week.
Do you know the other bars?
No. I don't even know if he's been to Cavalry Club, but
How you feeling?
I feel like I am about to burst and I'm being held in a cell. And the baby's kicking. So not great.
Hopefully we get you out of here soon. No, I walk away.
As you're walking away, she lifts her head up and says, I really doubt that.
I chuckle. Keep walking.
Walk out and close the door.
Yes.
Have we ever asked her if she knew if Bobby hung out with anybody else around here other than them that we know of?
I interpreted that.
Like, we showed her the pictures, but
Yeah.
have we ever asked about anybody else? I'm still stuck on the fucking cigarettes in the house and shit.
Yeah. So, I don't think she even knows. I mean, she didn't know what bars he was going to. She didn't I doubt if he's not telling her where she's going, he's not telling her what he's doing, you know. But I mean, that's, you know,
I feel like there's something missing there. Like, who was there?
at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm doing a lot, so if you guys want to,
And like,
but I want to look at I want to open up the bag that's now with, I'll go downstairs. Want to open up the bag,
Yeah.
and I want to look at all the names. Is it confirmed Sean Gossman, and Nancy and Bobby, or is there any more? Are there any less names on these pill bottles?
Oh, it's only Sean Gossman.
It's only Sean Gossman. Okay.
Wait, did we find the gun when we went back in?
We did, didn't we?
Did we? When we went back into the trailer, did we see the gun?
I believe so, yes.
yeah, so I thought we did.
And then did we see her pills?
No,
the pills were gone.
all the pills were gone.
Okay, so there's no Nancy pills in this trash, though.
Correct.
Fuck should do with them?
Yeah.
What?
We didn't do a deep sweep of inside the trailer, right?
I think we did.
I thought we did.
I think we searched that thing pretty dry.
Because it wasn't that big, right?
Yeah, not like a top to bottom, like tearing it apart search, but you looked in all the cabinets and the wardrobe and the drawers.
Mm-hmm. Why would she put pills in different spots?
Well, I'm saying if it was like her pills and she legitimately needed it, but for some reason, I don't know, she wanted to keep them because she wanted to keep using them. You know what I mean? She knows Bobby's dead, so doesn't need Sean's stuff anymore.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
Right? She's a druggie. I don't know what she...
Yeah. She could have hid him away.
She's got him up her butt right now.
Probably.
Why do we want to check so many butts?
What if she's just
Why
stuffed
don't
with
you
grain
want to
right now?
She's going to give birth to a green baby.
Yeah, she's not even
Oh,
pregnant.
it's
She's
just
got
a
so
sack
much
of grain in there.
Yeah.
We're back to the green.
We can ask her why the pill, where her pills went, right? She's here and she's pregnant and impatient. I'm sure she'll answer us.
We can keep asking her questions. I just know we're running a little short on time, and I want to get over to Davy Jones and
I want to get back to that backyard.
try and
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to go?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you guys. I'm just
Should
going to
be
ask her
going anywhere.
that last
Yeah.
question.
go,
Ready?
go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
You guys leaving?
We're gonna go.
Me and Jerry are.
Ray and Roy are staying at the station?
Yeah, he's gonna finish up, and then I'm gonna drive him and I to Davy Jones.
Okay. All right. So Caleb and Jerry, you guys begin making your way back to Weiss Clay's house with a metal detector in tow. It's like,
Do we have another shovel?
yeah,
Okay.
it's easy enough to get like a folding spade. Yeah.
Okay.
And it's one of those nice metal detectors with a set of headphones that you can sweep with. Yeah, it's real deal. And so, Ray and Roy, you guys are still at the station.
Yeah, I'm just going to ask her that last question before we go,
Mm.
if that's all right with you, Ray.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I just walk in. Is she laying down again? or-
Yeah, she doesn't look up when you walk in.
We found Sean's pills in the trash. Where are your pills?
When I emptied out the cabinet with all the pills, I was thinking about throwing out my own too, but I decided not to. They're, I think I stuffed them under my mattress. I don't know. They're somewhere in the trailer.
Did I check under them? I assume I... Okay.
Checked under the bed, but not, she says, under
Yeah.
the mattress.
All right. All right, thanks, Nancy. I walk out. I go back up and go to Gentry.
Mm-hmm. And he's still there? Sergeant?
Yeah, Gentry, you can do this yourself, or if anyone else is free, you can just go check inside of the trailer, top to bottom, search. Under the mattress, if you have to cut the mattress open, and if you still don't find any pills, cut the mattress open.
Okay. Just the bedroom or...
Everything.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
He walks away.
Okay. All right, sorry, Ray.
It's not a problem. I hand you a cig.
Gladly take it.
You ready?
Let's do it.
Alright. Hop in my personal.
Mm-hmm.
The old pickup. And we drive on down to the coroner's office.
Well, with the detective pairs swapped, Ray and Roy making their way to the coroner's office and Caleb and Jerry making their way back to Weiss Clay's house, that is where we're going to pick up next session.
Thanks for listening to this episode of LFVCU, a Nasty Table production.